I love Superman. From his iconic symbol to his unique powers, Superman changed my life. Wait. In James Gunn's newest reboot, he perfected him. But the movie was shit. I felt there was something missing. So we're gonna fix it with my signature comic book style. But there's only one problem. I don't have the entire movie to recreate. So after some time, I came up with this super plan. 3 challenges that will test my editing and recreation of this movie, consisting with the beginning, middle, and the twist. So without further ado, let's go. But let me get this straight. We are going into new territory. We are the underdog in a realm of biggins. So if what I edit doesn't please you, give me some feedback in the comments. For my first edit, I decided to reimagine the beginning sequence of Superman. The idea was to start with a small montage of Kal-El becoming Superman, from the spacecraft to a young boy to Clark Kent, with footage coming from other already created Superman movies, then begin with the status quo. So I turned on my editing software and clicked Start Project.
Sir, you're going to want to see this.
Who is he?
He's Gainnz.
He's a child. He'll be terminated within a week.
I started by mashing footages together, creating a rough cut of the edit. Superman coming to Earth, realizing he has powers, and turning into the iconic superhero. This is supposed to set the scene for the entire movie. In Superman, the text fades in. So I completely reworked it in the Star Wars fashion. An extraterrestrial blah blah blah, you get the idea. The action begins with Superman wounded after losing a battle. In the movie, this scene took so long to accelerate. My dad literally fell asleep. I use this to highlight important characters or events. In this case, the Hammer of Boravia is one of the main villains. I get it. It's a lot to take in, but try to keep up, okay? At this point, the edit's looking nice, but we need to add some real effects. So let's go into After Effects. Make an orange solid layer and use CC ball action to create an orange sensor background. This effect looks like the villain's POV. I created 3 circles, added motion blur, keyframed them. Now they sprite up as they follow Superman's face. I used CC ball action to warp a rectangle, then keyframed it to make it look like an analytic element. I also added other elements. When the hammer punches Superman, I had the idea of a compass element. I created 3 elements, a circle, a ring, and another ring with dashes. This is a good starting point, but if we want to get James Gunn's approval in directing the next Batman movie, then we need to do more than just cool comic highlights. Let's move on to my favorite part of the movie, the Pocket Universe. This is supposed to be the first major plot twist in the movie. Superman is captured and imprisoned in Lex's Pocket Universe. He's then tortured by Lex, prompting him and the Element Man to escape. In this scene, I decided I wanted to make it as comic accurate as possible. But where am I going to get all the tools to do this? I said. Where am I going to get all the tools to do this?
How to draw comics the Marvel way.
I know this is a DC video, but they're both the same thing.
You sure, little bro?
So I whip it out and got to editing. I'm a true believer that the comic book style was perfect for this film, but the colors were a bit too modern. I made an adjustment layer and beefed up the saturation with Lumetri color. My brain isn't braining. I got inspired by the Lego Batman games because they always have an introduction text for the character's name, like this.
Bruce, it's been 5 years. You still owe me $16.
At this point, I was out of ideas. It was like my ideas were plucked out of my brain. Will I finish this challenge? Was this a mistake? Should I move on to another video? What is going on? This sucks, man. This freaking video. Thoughts flooded my mind until I took a step back. I looked outside. All this inspiration right at my doorstep. I soaked it in and sat down.
Having a rough day?
Yeah, I've just been having some trouble with this video. I'm trying to make the Superman edit as comic accurate as possible, but no matter what I do, I can't come up with something that will blow away Jamie.
But isn't that good? You're supposed to build your confidence over time and learn. Think about it. Wouldn't James rather make a movie with a person who has experience? Or a one-hit wonder who made one edit?
Yeah, but comic accuracy.
Comics are simple. The edit is basically the comic. Just keep that in mind. What's yours is creativity.
You're right.
Haha, I'm glad I could help you, Gainnz.
But how do you know all this?
I don't. You do.
Hello?
You are hard to find Gainnz. One button, 3 closest family members gone in a blink of an eye.
Lex? It can't be. You were dead.
If you want to see them, be careful where you step.
Okay, what do you want from me?
What I want is that video erased from existence. There are 2 things I hate, Superman and creativity, and both combined I hate more. So, what I want you to do is fall in line, get a real job, have a family, and die in an ordinary life, or I kill your family. So, agree or face the consequences.
Crap, what I do? My family's gonna die, and what do I do? I need to do something now, please.
What's yours is creativity.
What's mine is yours, and what's mine is creativity. Like I said, sleeping father, skip the drama. Shorten scenes help keep him awake and make the story move faster. So wake up! I kept the style and story consistent, not branching out like other movies nowadays do. This way the focus stays clear and the audience isn't pulled in too many directions. It can be anything. Retro, spy, chicken, anything. Personally, I use epidemic sound. It could be something as simple as 2 cinematic bars at the top and bottom of the screen. This isn't cinematic, but I sped up Lex Luthor.
Envy is a crime. It is the sole hope for humanity because it is what has driven me to annihilating you.
And finally,
Crypto? Get the toy. 30.
well, we've done it. Except we haven't, because we need to send it to James Gunn. But sending it to Jamie is going to be a challenge, because he never takes anything from anyone. I'll just send it to him on X.
Hi Gainnz, I saw you did a great job in making a re-edited movie that even a 5-year-old wouldn't care about. It's great that we have such talented youth. I heard you wanted to make a Batman movie. Well, I'm sorry, the script is finished and we're getting Paul Hauser to play the newest Batman. The movie will be called The Batman and the Morbing Time. Haha, see you never, sucker. XOXO James Gunn.
Who does this guy think he is? And now, the moving picture. Okay, I'm not gonna play the full video, but if you want to see the full-length movie, I'll put the link to the unlisted video in the comments. If you're watching this video, it means you're curious and want more than the average person. And if there's one thing I've learned, it's that learning is key. When I was a boy, I had no knowledge of editing movies. But when I started recording on my iPad, the curiosity struck me.
How can people make these videos?
And as I grew older, through time, I gained experience. Starting with iMovie, then CapCut, then to Premiere Pro, After Effects, Blender, and now this video. Over the years, I kept a special place in my heart for superheroes, but never managed to use it for good. Until now, with my first video on this channel, GainnzComics. So, my fellow viewer, the world is an open canvas, and what's mine is yours, and what's yours is creativity. So get out there and create something.
Gainnz finishes his newest video and presses publish. He leans back in his chair with fulfillment, knowing he spent months making it. But suddenly, as he's about to doze off, a white light shines from his door, intrigued. He opens the door